Hi, good morning or good afternoon, depending where and when are you listening to this video. This is Evie's, and today we're going to discuss our third chakra of the series of 7 chakras that I was discussing and will continue to discuss in the next few days. So again, today is our third chakra and its name is solar plexus. This vortex or chakra is located above your navel. That's the solar plexus. Now, the sacral chakra, which is the one that I discussed yesterday, is below your navel. So let's remember that. Now, considering the purpose for these videos is always to remember that not only are we helping our body open those vortex so the energy can flow correctly, but again, I cannot emphasize enough the importance of remember that we're going to discuss the blockages. And when the blockages happen, your energy not only stays stagnant, but it also unblock your ability to heal certain parts of your body in the physical and in the mental. Now, for example, I'm going to mention when this solar plexus is blocked, they have significant effects on your personal level, whether it's physical or mental. Now, for the physical blockages, we're talking about stomach ulcers. We're talking about pancreas that can get start overactive or underactive, which will give you diabetes. It can also have problems with inability to process nutrients, which will give you problems with indigestion, and it would also give you problems with gastrointestinal. It can also be in the mental aspect. One of the ones that is that really hard is actually shame, right? Because the emotions of shame comes from that area. But we also have problems like, since you're not digesting the food correctly, it will give you irritability. It will give you this ability of unable to sit down and calm yourself down, which makes you quick to anger. It also gives you this idea that you are helpless. And it gives you, ironically, at times, it gives you this mentality of victimization. You have also, in the mental aspect, you have this desire to over control situations, where also you are not only over controlling situations, but it makes you highly sensitive to criticism, whether to receive it or to give it away. And since you cannot accept criticism, you tend to also criticize others in the process, right? Now, what does that imply? When we block it, whether we do it through past trauma or not, we stop our ability to have identity, a healthy identity of who you are. You have a let me see what else it says. You have an inability to receive or have self-respect and self-worth. You fail to understand the source of personal power. Your intuition should be developed, and your intentions for action, self-confidence, and obviously a digestive healthy system. Now, remember, when none of that is the way it should be, then your self of identity is not accurate because you simply don't know. You have an inability to discover your full identity, your authenticity, your personal power that makes yourself who you are, right? Now, if it also having a good or a movement correctly of your solar plexus imply that your digestive system is working correctly, then also you have to understand that when you have a blockage, then you cannot even process the food that you take. So with that being said, you can either have high tolerance on things that are sugary or carbs and things like that, which will either give you gaining weight or will stop you from gaining weight. It all depends. We have to look at it like that because some people overeat versus some people don't eat at all, depending where the stress levels are. And remember that one of the biggest emotions is shame. And shame, because you have no self of identity, can hamper your ability to receive judgments. And sometimes when we grow up, we need to have this ability to receive criticism. Obviously, we're talking about healthy criticism. When we are listening to people that the only thing they do is condemn you and criticize you, you have to know the difference. But in order for you to know the difference, you must have a healthy solar plexus. Now, the solar plexus, now that I discuss the location and what happens with the blockages, the solar plexus is about the color yellow. And that's why I'm wearing this bright yellow. It has to do with this yellow. That's the color. Now, obviously, if the color is yellow, then we also have to understand that any food that you can consume that can help heal the digestive system, plus that area of the solar plexus chakra, it will have to be yellow, like bananas, yellow peppers, pineapples, let me see what else, corn. Any food or vegetable that has that bright color, that has the yellow color as property, can help you deal and align that chakra. Deal with the chakra and align the chakra. But remember, since we are dealing with the major problem with the solar plexus is that it is located in your digestive system, then anything, any food, any herbs, any vegetables, anything that you can take for your digestive system to be healthy, it will obviously help heal your solar plexus, which will give you a healthy digestive system. So it's all about that area right there. Now, with that being said, the frequency that you need to keep in mind that you should be listening during the time that you are working with your solar plexus should be 528 Celsius, or 528 HC if you're going to Google it on YouTube. In the description on this video below, I will put an example of one frequency that deals with 528. Remember, it's all about your healing properties, right? That's what you're going to enhance. And since sometimes we don't have the ability to go to Reiki healers and things like that, or people like that, then you can start by simply listening to these type of frequency. Again, when you go to YouTube and you use 528 high self-yield, if that doesn't not work for you, then you can find other ones that help you heal or bring a healthier digestive system. Remember that the key here with the frequencies and vibration, regardless of what part of the body you are using it for, since our body is primary water in the inside, anything that you use for vibration will vibrate in a frequency that will help you heal that area. That's why the purpose of a specific vibrations for a specific areas. Now, with that being said, you can use the one that I will put below this video under the description, but you can also find other ones that will help you as long as it is within that area. Now, besides the vibration, we always keep a chant that is responsible for that specific chakra. Now, for the solar plexus chakra, the word is RAM. RAM, and you will say rum, right? But you do it in repetitions. Remember, chanting is just a simple word that you will use that will help you concentrate a specific vibration on that area. So rum, it will be specifically for solar plexus. That chanting, I will also put it on the description below on this video in case you are interested, but I cannot say enough. you're more than welcome to find the one that you like the best. This is all about you, right? Now that we know the color, we know the frequency, we know the foods that we need to eat, then the last thing to discuss is that you do chanting, you use frequency, you use vibration, right? But you also have to use positive affirmations per chakra. Now, for the chakra, I'm going to read the ones that I thought it was good to have or to read during the healing of the solar plexus chakra. So one of the ones, that little phrases that you can create, it could be, I stand in my power. I am strong and I am enough. I am free of limitations from others. I am the embodiment of inner peace and confidence. And this is only a few positive affirmations for that mantra, but that will be something that you can do on your own, and you can find out on your own which ones work for you. But remember, it has to be specific for your solar plexus mantra. And why I keep mentioning the power and the strong, the items for others, or these type of mantras specifically, these type of affirmations specifically, is because the solar plexus chakra, it's all about you. It's all about your self-identity. It's all about your self-worth. It's all about the development of a healthy ego. And I'm saying healthy ego because people misinterpret that when you're having an ego, it's almost about you're putting yourself in a pedestal like you are so mighty and perfect and godly and righteous. And it has nothing to do with that. A healthy ego means that you understood your power, that you are comfortable where you are, and that you are able to transmute that power into others, meaning that you will have so much self-worth and self-respect for yourself that you create healthy boundaries, which is important because part of the problem is that in our life, many of us, particularly empath people, had this ability to stop themselves from growing spiritually because they do want to help everybody else. Now that's a problem because yes, part of the empath, it is in fact to help others, but also to remain true to yourself, to your identity, to what makes you unique. And sometimes when there's a blockage in the solar plexus, all of that, it's going to be broken down, or it's not going to be at the way it should be. So before you are actually healing or trying to help others as an empath, and I'm going to use empath because for those that are empath, those are the ones that this particular solar plex is the one that can get hurt in the process. So keep in mind that you need to make that solar plexus so strong with the root chakra and the sacral chakra. You have to make those three strong enough that you, in the event of walking and helping others and teaching others how to do it, you are also making space where you be comfortable enough to say no and don't feel bad about it. And you have to be comfortable to say no, because in the process of this, since you are a natural healer, a lot of people will come to you. A lot of people will come for advice, for guidance and healing itself. However, because you will attract people like that, this is why your solar plexus has to be strong, because you have to understand that yes, you do have the ability to help others, but that's all you have. Your job and our job as a human species is to help ourselves grow, is to help find ourselves a healthy way of living in this place where we're not being burdened by the problems of other people. Because the other problem that empaths have, if they don't have a strong solar plexus, is that all the problems of the world, all the problems of the family, all the problems of their loved ones, they put it in their shoulder as if that's their problem, when in reality it's not. What we have to make distinction is that we can say, when you're ready to heal, I can help you, but you have to find your own path that will help you heal. Don't take the burdens on others, because that is not your responsibility. As a matter of fact, when you take the burdens of others and you make it your own, you're tampering their karma. And that's not supposed to be. And when I mean tampering their karma, what you're doing is you're interfering with their ability to heal themselves. People have to find their own path. People have to go through certain things so they can heal. So as an empath, if your solar plexus is not healed, you will tend to do the job for them. And that's not the way it should be. All right. So this is why also the importance of having a healthy solar plexus. Now, with that being said, I will say that in this video and all the videos, I would like for you to know that a lot of them are having little mistakes here and there, like the one that I did yesterday. Somebody was passing by and I went like that, just so the person wouldn't make noises. Sometimes you might hear my dog walking, and I apologize for those interruptions. But I refuse to edit the videos, because if I am going to be authentic, I would like to keep the videos exactly the way they came out. I don't want to edit nothing, because I am not perfect. I'm a human, and I'm allowed to make mistakes. And because I'm allowed to make mistakes, the mistakes will show in the video. And I'm not editing anything. I'm not going to make myself look any skinnier or any thicker. I'm not going to make my skin look flawless and things like that. If it doesn't look flawless, I apologize too, but this is me. I'm not changing anything about it. So with that being said, I would like people to know that what you're getting is what you're getting. This is me. And there will be mistakes in the process. There will be laughed in the process. I will apologize if I need to reintegrate an information because I mentioned it in the wrong way, or I said something due to my accent, because I was born and raised in Puerto Rico, so I do have a strong accent. So I will apologize for that in advance, but I'm not going to keep doing that in every single video. But I would like to do it on this one, because I want people to know that I am comfortable with me being me, with me making mistake. If I don't make mistake, I don't make myself better. And I have to understand that part of that journey of being a better human is to allow mistakes to happen, is to allow things to happen in my life without me having that urge to control. So with that being said, I would like to again thank everybody for paying attention. I hope these videos are useful and that you do find things that can help you grow spiritually, which that is my job. That's what I would like people to gain from them. You know, acceptance is of who you are, but also moving forward with these changes. In the future videos, I will put information about not just the Kundalini, but I will work more with the energies and things like that. And but in the meantime, you know, I hope you enjoyed this one. Subscribe, hit like. Thank you very much for tuning in, and have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye bye.